Now, this is the way I want you to color him. I want you to think of something that you're really good at and put that power into the crayon. If you're really smart, I want that crayon to be a smart crayon. And if you have a good head for math, well, make that crayon mathy. Okay, start coloring my friend here.
I like jam, I like jelly, I like Spam. I think it's smelly, but I like you, I do, and you like me. Well, that's true. I think a rabbit's foot is lucky. Me, I find it rather yucky. But we're great friends, on that we can agree.
Sure, these kids are talking to each other. They're playing with each other. But without kindness, there's no trust. And without trust, these connections could become undone very easily. So what we need is the milk of loving kindness.
And someday when you're older and you play in Yankee Stadium, they'll ask you how you got there and you'll doff your cap and say to them, you gotta keep at it, give it all you've got.
Shirley and Sue were swinging on a swing. Two best friends whispering. Don't play with Bruno. Bruno is a dweeb. A dweeb? What's a dweeb? Oh, you know. Like Bruno. Here he comes now. Hi, girls. I'm gonna dig a hole. Wanna help? No, thanks. So we walked to the edge of the great big hedge and began to dig his hole.
The biggest bubbles have to pop. Ice cream cones they often drop. But our friendship will not stop. We're friends for life.
The kid is not smiling. Let's see if we put a nice smile on his face. Oh, look at that. Now that's a kid with a lot of confidence. He feels much better about himself, doesn't he? You know what? You can do the same. I have some right here, right in my pocket. In fact, well, it's invisible powdered milk of loving kindness, and it's powdered invisible milk of loving kindness. I'm going to get a whole bunch of it and pour it on these kids, and you're going to see what happens. When kids are generous, when they have big hearts, when they're reliable, when they're thoughtful, unselfish, then friendships and relationships will be strong, based on trust. You'll be able to rely on each other because these bonds won't break so easily. So be kind. A Jeep pulled up in a cloud of dust. A man jumped out with a suit all mussed. I'm Dr. Leakey from the museum. I seek young Bruno. Have you girls seen him? We don't play with Bruno. Bruno is a dweeb. A dweeb? Define dweeb. Oh, you know. Like Bruno. Hey, I just found a lost city! A lost city? Good show. Dr. Leakey jumped into his Jeep and he rode up to the hole.
I love to practice reading. I read letters one by one. Someday I'm gonna read a word that's half a mile long, but you gotta keep at it. Give it all you've got. I like naps, you say, oh brother, but we agree that we like each other. 'Cause you like me, no question, I like you.
So Shirley and Sue, they slowly tiptoed over to the hole. Hey girls, am I glad to see you? Come on down and help baby Gal with his dinosaur.